Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a Demon Hunter pre-patch PvP guide for Demon Hunter. And quick disclaimer for the future, this is for the pre-patch only. My build that I play on beta at max level does not work for the pre-patch. I've been trying to find builds that work really well for the Demon Hunter in the pre-patch for PvP. And I have about like one or two builds that I've been having a lot of fun with. So I thought I'd share, and a lot of you guys have been asking for it anyways. So quick disclaimer, it is a little bit of some people might find it confusing, not like Demon Hunter in general, but like how kind of some stuff works. I see a lot of people really confused, even in chat. Covenant stuff works, legendary stuff still works, tier is disabled, and stuff like that. So I just want to put that quick disclaimer out there. So it's a little bit confusing sometimes, and it's not even just for this, but for like all classes. Some people are just like a little bit confused on how to build up their stuff, just because Covenant stuff does work and you won't really need to talent it. Like for example, you can get the hunt in the tree, and then you can go Necrolord, and you'll have the fodder and battle rounds, and you don't even need to talent it, and you'll have that. So you'll basically have the hunt and the fodder, fodder of the flame. So if that makes any sense. So this is the first build I will be showing you guys, and this is personally my favorite build. For this, you need to go in the Necrolord Covenants. And the reason why that is because, like I said before, you will have the hunt and the fodder of the flame, or fodder to the flame, and both of those are extremely good. You'll have basically your self healing. The hunt hits pretty hard, and the reason why I say you go Necrolord is because, like I said, Covenant stuff works in battlegrounds, and that way you don't have to sacrifice getting all your talents all the way to fodder of the flame, and instead you can go with Essence Break. Essence Break is so big, it's so huge, does so much massive damage. I hit a 30k blade dance with this. It was insane on pre-patch, obviously. This is also really insane at 70 as well. So you might as well get used to this ability, because as of right now, it hits super hard. It's really nice, and this is, in my opinion, my favorite build right now. But to go over the build, the left side of the tree, just your standard stuff. You want to get in prison for the CC, improve disrupt so you can have extra increased yards, consume magic for purge, swallowed anger so when you purge you get fury and all that, Fellblade for the extra gap closer because you want that, pursuit, master increases your movement speed because you're a Demon Hunter, you want more movement speed. Master of the Glaive, having a slow is really nice. This is one of the few things I was excited for in Dragonflight. We actually have a slow now, so I'm pretty hyped about that. Chaos Nova, Illidari Knowledge for reduced magic damage taken, Internal Struggle for more mastery, reduced cooldown on Fel Rush from Redic Felheart, Darkness, and then the lower cooldown Long Night for, sorry, not Long Night, Pitch Black, so it reduces the cooldown on Darkness, and obviously the Hunts, because that's going to be one of your hardest hitting abilities. Demonic, and then you don't need first of Illidari, because it's going to be your PvP talent already, and you're always going to want Demonic. Rush of Chaos for the reduced cooldown Metamorphosis, and if you're running the PvP talent, it basically makes it 2-minute cooldown, which is really nice. And then on the right side, Charred Warblades, and then Precise Sigils, and Sigil of Mastery, and then Will of Adari. The reason why I picked Precise Sigils is because once, for example, here, allow me to show this, you don't need to click anything, and once you use your sigil, it automatically gets placed below them. Unfortunately, I'm not running the fast version because it's way too far under here, and you won't have enough points at all. So it does take 2 minutes, or not 2 minutes, it takes 2 seconds to go off, which feels really, really long in PvP. People can immediately get out of it. So most of the time you're going to want to imprison, then use it. So just keep that in mind. But that's the left side of the tree pretty much. Now for the right side. I run Demon Blades. You don't have to if you don't want to. Some people don't. It's up to you, but I prefer Demon Blades. Improved Chaos Strike for increased Chaos Strike damage. Improved Fel Rush for more Fel Rush damage. Although with this build, since you're not running Unbound Chaos and Momentum and all that, you won't be really using Fel Rush for damage. It's mostly just to get away and all that, or catch up with targets, which is kind of why I prefer this build. Demonic Appetite, Full Fire Heart, Burning Hatred, This will give you more fury, which is going to be really nice. Moral Dance, you're definitely going to want this because it frees up a PvP talent. So, for example, I always run Reverse Magic. I cannot play without it. It just feels bad because there's so many casters. First Availability, I always run this because increases versatility when you use Metamorphosis, and it lowers the cooldown on it. So, lower cooldown and Metamorphosis is really nice. I feel like Detainment's the only one you can kind of mess around with. Like, you could use Glimpse, you could use Cleanse by Flame, Chaotic Imprint, Rain from Above, or you can use the new talent, Sigil of Mastery, which lowers the cooldown on the Sigil of Misery, or any other one, but since the only Sigil you'll probably be using is Sigil of Mastery, or Misery. So, yeah. First Blood, let me get rid of this. Dancing of Fates, Trail of Ruin, Fell Eruption, Chaotic Transformation, Looks Can Kill, Blind Fury, Isolated Prey, Chaos Theory, Know Your Enemy, Essence Break, and then of course Relentless Onslaught. So that's pretty much the build. How this works is basically what I always do, rotation wise for this build, is first throw Glaive, then you I-beam. The reason why you throw Glaive because it increases the damage from your next I-beam. So basically what you want to do with that, and then after you throw Glaive and then you I-beam, then you Essence Break and then you Blade Dance. So I'll show you guys in another 20 seconds, and that's pretty much how the build works. It works really well. You hit so freaking hard. It's basically your main burst. It's crazy. So in 15 seconds, I will show you guys again, and show you guys the rotation. And this is with this build because it's how you do it with Essence Break. So what you do, throw Glaive, I-beam, Essence Break, Blade Dance, and then you can get like 1 or 2 Chaos Strikes off before the buff goes off. You always want to Essence Break in your Metamorphosis form because that's when Annihilation does really, really big damage with the Essence Break buff. And that's pretty much how this build works. So, last but not least, I'll show you guys build number 2. So we get rid of Essence Break. We go down here into Accelerating Blade, into Fodder of the Flame, to Soul Rending. I also want to get rid of Trail of Ruin and go into any means necessary. So this build is build number 2, and I know you were just thinking I was talking about Fodder of the Flame and being Necrolord. For this, you could use Fodder of the Flame and the Hunts, and if you want, you can go Venthyr and you'll have Sinful Brand as well. Sinful Brand, it works really well with the I-beam build, so yeah, that's pretty much build number 2. It's honestly, I don't think it's really as amazing as the other build I should show you guys, but these are the 2 builds that I've messed around with and I've enjoyed the most. So it's up to you, but personally for me, I would stick to Chaos Theory, Know Your Enemy, and to Essence Break, because Essence Break is a really, 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 really big damage. Other than that, guys, I think that's basically it. I know what you guys are probably thinking. Stats and all that, nothing has really changed compared to Shadowlands. You still go versatility and haste and all that. You could probably go mastery if you go any means necessary, but I think versatility haste is still the way to go. Legendaries, obviously they work in PvP, but it's only like another month, so if you don't really want to spend anything on them, I use Cycle of Chaos still, and Unity, but they're going to be gone in less than a month. Our rotation, I already showed you guys the rotation. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just really easy and simple. So let me know what you guys think of this pre-patch build. Hopefully it helps you guys out. I would recommend build number 1 personally. Build number 2, you could use it with Venthyr, but I think the Essence Break build is the way to go. Personal opinion, of course. Hopefully this guide helps you guys out, and I will see you guys later.